Well, I got up and rolling and the lounge doming on the last reaction. So, Tom MacDonald, fighter. I missed it. I was gone. I was out of town. I did not watch it. I did not watch Angie's reaction. That's probably why she's like, "Why you didn't watch my?" No, because I haven't heard the song yet. So let's just move forward.
Bottom of the ninth, up against the odds, running out of time, only got one shot. When it's really do or die, when your back's against the wall, when you fighting for your life, do you believe in you or not? I'm a believer, I believe. I'm a believer, I believe. Second guessing every breath, I'm full of questions. Passes full of cigarettes, alcohol and depression. Therapists and all the different pills can get expensive. All this bottled up aggression, I'm too old to get arrested. Almost died trying to get here. Got high through my best years. Got sober, then I relapsed, then I cleaned up, got my head clear. Sometimes it feels like there ain't to believe in, but I believe that we're out here for a reason.
Oh, there's tons of shit to believe in, Tom. And good for you to staying consistent with that, you know. Yeah, his son does that, knocks it out himself so he doesn't have any problems when it goes up. That's good. He's got enough to say. I like this. You know, I'm not going to say I haven't heard this rhetoric before. I enjoy it from Tom. The path I took to get here, the ups and downs, the scrapes, the scars, the everything's in betweens. And then for the individuals who are still struggling with these things, it's a constant reminder, and that's good, that there can be light at the end of the tunnel. Let's just hear him do that again.
At a time, only got one shot. When it's really do or die, when your back's against the wall, when you fighting for your life, do you believe in you or not? I'm a believer, I believe. I'm a believer, I believe. Second guessing every breath, I'm full of questions. Passes full of cigarettes, alcohol and depression. Therapists and all the different pills can get expensive. All this bottled up aggression, I'm too old to get arrested. Almost died trying to get here. Got high through my best years, got sober, then I...
Yeah, that's why I highly recommend a sponsor and understanding how that thing works. If you got the right person to turn to, you don't need the therapist. And then, and I'm not talking about your best friend. It doesn't work that way. It got to be someone who will actually maybe think about what you're saying and comment appropriately on it. Now, you know, tell you what you need to hear. That's the last thing a person struggling needs to let their own... I know for me personally, all opinions for entertainment purposes, of course. But if I was manipulating the situation to get what I want, hearing what I wanted to hear just meant I was winning. When I finally get to hear no, then I have to reevaluate the course. So, I mean, I don't know. These are personal opinions, of course. But, you know, Tom got me thinking about choices, obviously. Look at the car crash scene there. Now, to hit harder at home if he could have done that in the snow, because I've heard him reference that winter car crash up in Alaska. Just saying.
I'm too old to get arrested, almost died trying to get here. Got high through my best years, got sober, then I relapsed, then I cleaned up, got my head clear. Sometimes it feels like there ain't to believe in, but I believe that we're out here for a reason. You don't think you're a fighter, but I know you are. And you are a liar if you say you are. You don't think that you're worth it, but I think you're wrong. And I think you're perfect the way that you are.
Hell yeah. I mean, Tom nailed it there. Now, the only caveat I've ever had on the channel in my personal existence is, you know, the do no harm. You're cool just the way you are. Do no harm is included in all of our lifestyle choices. So, you know, I mean, if you're hurting people, then, yeah, I know. No free pass there. But, oh, yeah. No, and I think a lot of people are fighters. They just don't know it. They haven't been inspired for that stand. But I watch, like, they'd say, you know, other places around the planet who are, you know, grumpy. Let's just call them grumpy and move on. But one place, 18 days they've been out in the streets. Other places, they've been out in the streets for years. They know something the rest of the people don't, I think. That's why they keep doing it. And then the reason we don't know about it, I think, same reason we don't have as many fighters here, I personally believe, is because a lot of the triggering truths, quantifiable facts that would set people off, those are somehow allowed to be kept in the dark. But the fighter, oh yeah, I think that's in everybody. I do. There's the just factual fight or flight instinct, and at a certain point, there's nowhere else to run. You think you can go against chemistry, but there's a point. Most individuals will stand and face what they have to. And, personal opinions aside, what do we, don't listen to me.
Tired from the pressure I put on myself for years. Tired from my 20s to whiskey bottles and beers. Tired of smiling while I've been holding back tears. But I believe I can do it, so I'm here. I'm a believer. I believe. I'm a believer. I believe. I've been told I have a death wish, no one's interested. Cold and too aggressive, close to hypertension. I'm broken from the pressure, explosive with my temper. I'm sober, but I'm stressing and hoping it gets better. Am I falling off? Should I give it up or put it all on pause? Let go of this dream so I can visit home and talk to mom? Maybe all I need's another Instagram post with a quote about believing in yourself when you're low. You don't think you're a fighter, but I know you are. And you are a liar if you say you aren't. You don't think that you're worth it, but I think you're wrong. And I think you're perfect the way that you are. Maybe I'm weaker, and I know I've lost before, but I'm a believer. Nothing is impossible. I'm a believer. I believe. I'm a believer. I believe. You don't think you're a fighter, but I know you are. And you are a liar if you say you aren't. You don't think that you're worth it, but I think you're wrong. And I think you're perfect the way that you are.
Oh, yeah, no, very cool. And I think the message of, I think he's very consistent on the UBU message. So, and then at the same time, I mean, I'm sure if you were paying, if you haven't, look up the lyrics. I don't really do lyrical breakdown. I think he's pretty clear in his bars and his verses. You don't self-examine, then you're doing self-harm. Self-harm creates all that turmoil and chaos, and you can't recover from it, and you can't move on anyway. So, I mean, you kind of put it all together. Don't harm yourself. Don't harm others. Always keep fighting. I mean, how the hell isn't that it's all there. Now, I could just be my total Rollen self and go, I've heard Tom say this before, but I'm thinking about it this way right now. Tokens, sponsors, little blue books, and 12 steps to reforming your life. Well, that message should probably play ad nauseum. I mean, if they could sell you sugar and corn syrup and GMO food all day, someone else should be able to sell you recovery, mental health, self-respect, dignity, worthiness of worth, self-worth, all that, all right, all them maintain. If they could sell you all that crap on every other ad, then someone should be able to sell you on the idea that there's something else. Tom, MacDonald, fighter. That was pretty cool. Like I said, I took the ultimate high road. I think the message is, now, do I like a more aggressive message? Oh, yeah, for sure. You betcha. You betcha. Don't you know up in the North Country what it's called? I like a more straightforward message. But recovering from my demons, beating them, recovering, being strong, pulling myself up by the bootstraps, all of that stuff. Win, 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 win. So, and then Tom is a working machine. I think he's putting out a couple albums again. More, just, he's a machine. He's a machine. And I respect that. So I'm going to go on and do a couple more reactions just on general principle to say, well, people like Upchurch and Tom MacDonald got work ethics I can respect. At the very least, that's a good place to start emulating, to start using as an example. So you take from it what you will. We'll do it again soon. Later.